A wealthy heiress was visiting her husband's homeland for the first time, but the moment they stepped off the plane, his family forced her to put on a black robe. When she curiously asked her husband what would happen if she refused to wear it, he shocked her by saying she'd be arrested. Skeptical but compliant, she put on the robe, but as soon as they got out of the car, a group of armed men rushed toward them. The reason? Her headscarf hadn't completely covered her hair, and they were ready to execute her on the spot. Her husband immediately stepped in front of her to protect her while his family quickly adjusted her headscarf, making sure every strand of hair was properly covered before the men finally left. Terrified by the incident, she consoled herself with the thought that they'd only be staying for a week. However, when it came time to return to America, her husband calmly announced that they would never be going back, they were staying in Iran permanently. She broke down completely, furiously telling her husband he couldn't force her to stay. But the man who had once been such a gentleman struck her and coldly declared that in Iran, all women must obey their husband's commands. Desperate, she turned to his family for help, but instead of supporting her, they accused her of being too rebellious and criticized her for defying her husband. To make matters worse, her husband confiscated her passport and cash to prevent any escape attempts. In desperation, she went to the American embassy for help, only to find it had been abandoned. She then tried the Swiss embassy, and when she saw the white staff members, hope flickered briefly. But they delivered devastating news. By marrying an Iranian man, she had automatically become an Iranian citizen, and without her husband's permission, she couldn't leave the country. Even if she divorced him, custody of any children would automatically go to the husband. Feeling utterly hopeless, she returned home in defeat, only to be beaten again by her husband, who threatened that if she tried to escape once more, he would kill her.